Hey, what's going on, guys? On today's how-to, I'm going to be showing you how to install Kartboy's front and rear end links on the 2004 STI. This installation video will work for a very wide range of Subarus. It's pretty much all the same. So let's get started. So first off, we're going to start with the front. Now you got all the mounting hardware, and then you have these spacers. These spacers are only meant to keep the end links as vertical as possible when your car is sitting back on the ground. That's when all the weight is back on the tires. So you may not need them in some applications. Right now, for today, we're going to be installing these with my stock sway bars. Now you do need both the spacers on each end link, and I'll show you how that's done. So to do the fronts, it's really easy. It's just two bolts. You got a 14 millimeter, and then you're also going to need a 5 millimeter Allen key. And you stick that to the end of the bolt, and then you'll be able to take the nuts off. Alright, so when you got the nuts off, it's actually really easy to take these things out with the stock sway bars. Just a little bit of manipulation, and they're out. So now for actually attaching the end links on. You're going to put your washer with your bolt, and then you're going to put your spacer on, and then you're going to put your end link on with your washer and a nut. And then for attaching it to the control arm, once it swings up here, you got your washer with your bolt, comes in, and then you put your spacer in between the end link and the sway bar. Now the best way to get this thing aligned up here is to put a jack underneath your sway bar and jack it up just enough so you can get that bolt in there. And then you're going to put the washer on and then the nut on. And that's pretty much it for that. And do the same for the other side. It's really easy to get these things done. Alright, now let's move on to the rear end links. Alright, so for doing the rear, it's actually really easy too. It's just two simple nuts. But the front ones had a little Allen key you could stick in here to hold the thread from moving. Now the back ones don't, but they do have two little flat spots right here on both of them. So you just get a pair of vice grips or a wrench or whatever can fit back there, lock it onto there, and then just take these off and put them back on. There's actually not a lot of tension with the rear sway bar, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. So hope you guys enjoyed.